a new film on Hulu examines the idea of songs being able to transport you back in time, literally. The Greatest Hits stars Lucy Boynton, Justin H. Min, and is directed by Ned Benson.
Two years ago, my boyfriend Max passed away. I can't seem to pull myself back together. Ever since the accident, certain songs literally pull me back into the past.
What do you want to do today?
All of it.
Ned, Justin, Lucy, congratulations. I truly connected with this film and enjoyed it. Aside from the time travel and the music, which are obviously a huge part of the film, it is about grief at its core, and I'm wondering where that storyline came from.
You know, I think we all have our personal losses. I think as people, we all have to grieve at some point in our lives. It's just this kind of inevitable thing that happens to all of us. But when I first had the idea, it was more kind of shaped by the music of it all. When I revisited the script, it was actually during the pandemic. So like lockdown was happening, and really I think the Harriet character is in this crazy isolation and, you know, kind of like embedded away from experience in the world as we all were to a degree. That kind of became a thematic in it, and kind of like figuring out how to get back to our lives, how to get back to experience, and utilizing music as this life force for us in a way.
So let me get this straight. You have to wear headphones everywhere except record stores and drag discos.
I know I don't make sense.
Why? What's up with you?
I guess I'm haunted by music.
As soon as I read the script, it just really resonated with me. I think I'm a very nostalgic, sentimental person, and so I instantly understood this like inclination to hold on to the past, or to not romanticize, but just kind of keep a hold of it and keep bringing it into your present. And obviously Harriet's case is an extreme version of that, but again, tethering your own experience of grief to it. It's a film that's really hard not to project your own experience onto. And I think that's what's so gratifying as an actor, and like in this job, getting to go to these extremes that you otherwise don't get to experience in your day-to-day. So it was an exciting piece.
Justin, what about you? Because, you know, as Ned said, I mean, grief is something universal that everybody experiences. How did you connect to your character?
Yeah, it was so timely for me because the script came into my life when I was actually grieving the loss of someone that I love very much. And so obviously reading the script hit me on a very visceral, emotional level. And I think that's just the beauty of what we get to do as artists, is like we get to explore and process things that we're going through personally. And I was so thankful for the opportunity to play this character as I was processing my own grief and sort of learning through David as well through this process.
One of the things that I loved about the film is that you keep thinking about it afterwards. Like, what would I want to do? Would I want to visit the past? And I'm curious to know your own thoughts about, would you want to take that time travel to a past moment?
You know, when you look back on those moments of meeting someone, for example, and you didn't know what it would flourish into, but then to go back in time with all of that knowledge, I think would just be so kind of magical and romantic. So yeah. I have learned nothing from Harriet's fame.
You've learned nothing. Justin, what about
Yes.
you? Did you learn anything from the film?
I mean, I agree with Lucy. I think there's something about the novelty of first experiences, right? That you never get the first chance to do certain things ever again. And so to be able to relive some of those times, the first time you listen to a song, first time you see the Grand Canyon, whatever it might be, those are like such special seminal moments in my life, and if I could go back and experience them again, that would be amazing.
Well, wonderful film, you guys. I mean, I cannot praise it enough. I thought it was thought-provoking, and I thought you each did a wonderful job.
My parents used to listen to this album over and over. I love how music can do that. Pull you back to some moment in time.
You can catch Greatest Hits on Hulu.